He's like a dog. He's like a puppy. He really is. But he's only been around Betty and Bernard for a day, so I don't think he picked that up from them. Alright guys, what's up? So, not really the best time to be shooting a video. It's gotten really windy and cold, but I wanted to film real quick because we got a slight little update with the cows. So remember I did the video where we got the 2 bottle calves right there, Midnight and Nebula. Well, there's this one little nugget right here. So as you can see, we've now got 3 cows. Midnight Nebula are heifers. This guy, I'm not sure what his name is yet. I think the boys have been calling him Benny Buckaroo or Benny Butt Sniffer, because all he does is tries to go around and nibble at your legs. And I don't know, is this what bulls do? He's actually a little bit older. He's about a month old, and the girls, the heifers, are about 2.5 weeks old. But he's a little runt because he was a twin. And so I got him from our neighbor who was bottle feeding him, but he no longer needed the calf. And so, or he no longer needed to bottle feed him or wanted to bottle feed him. So he asked if we want him, and yeah, why not, right? So now we've got 3 cows. So Midnight, she's doing really well, eating well, drinking, pretty much by the book it seems. Nebula here, not so much. She's the one that is dealing with scours right now. In fact, we just tried to use the tube to give her some electrolytes. She has taken a little bit from the bottle, well, that was a day and a half ago. She took some electrolytes from the bottle. She's no longer taking the bottle for electrolytes, so we had to try to tube feed her the electrolytes, and so we did. We just got about a quart down her, and physically she still seems okay, but she's still got the scours, and she's a little bit more sluggish now, and you know, a little bit slower to get up. She used to be much more giddy, and she's really not that way anymore. Okay, this bull is starting to annoy me a little bit. There's a reason we call you Benny Butt Sniffer. That's what my sons call you. But yeah, there's her scours on her backside there. Yeah, we're really hoping she can pull through. We don't know what the cause is. I actually called a vet earlier today. I haven't heard back from him. I'm starting to suspect, just kind of based on my research, that I'm guessing she might not have gotten a whole lot of colostrum, or maybe any at all, when she was born. From all of her signs, that's what it seems like anyways. She seemed, looking back, she was a little bit more sluggish than Midnight when we first got her. So anybody have bull calves? Do you guys know, is this how they all are? He just constantly, he's like kind of nipping or going at your legs and your crotch. He's a bull, but he's been banded, so he's going to be a steer. But yeah, I guess you could say he's playful, but it's also a little annoying, because once you walk in here, you can't get away from this guy. Like, he's constantly, I mean, I guess it's good because it means he's healthy. I mean, he's eating well, but look at that, he's always like nibbling on something. So yeah, yeah, I don't know what I was going to talk about here. I brought the camera out because I was going to film myself trying to tube feed her, but that didn't go so well. It wasn't very pretty. Actually, I put the GoPro up and you just forgot to turn it on. But we're hoping Nebula pulls through. Several days now with the bout of scours, just on electrolytes. If you guys got any suggestions, what we can consider doing. let me know. I know it seems like electrolytes, keep them hydrated is the key, and that's going to be the real challenge if she's not taking the bottle anymore. And this is our first time owning cows and bottle calves, so this is all new territory for me. So thanks to YouTube and Google for everything I've tried so far, but I gotta admit it's a little intimidating. Bringing chickens and baby chicks on the homestead, and you know, losing little birds like that. I mean, unfortunately, it's not as difficult or as stressful, but seeing a larger animal, something like a cow here, struggle, or the thought of potentially losing them is a little bit more emotional. So, okay, I'm gonna have to get out of here and figure out what's up with this guy. He won't leave me alone. We just got him yesterday, so I don't know. Maybe this is his way of showing us that he's happy to be here. I don't know, but he's like this with everybody that comes in the pen. So. Hey, what's up, guys? Quick update I'm gonna do on our bottle calves, Nebula. So previously I had mentioned that she was scouring, which is the calf diarrhea, which means they lose a lot of liquids. And so, full disclaimer, not an expert, this is our first time, but thanks to Google and YouTube, we've been trying to do what we can to make sure she doesn't die, because last night she was looking pretty rough. That's Nebula right there. You can see the hay stuck to her butt. She's got poop up on there. But she's been scouring for the last few days, and so we're giving her electrolytes. We're trying to give her electrolytes again, some more. Yesterday was a little concerning though, because she didn't finish all of her milk. We're feeding her 2 times a day as with the rest of the calves, but she didn't finish her milk, and so it was a little concerning. And so we had to actually tube feed her the electrolytes because she stopped taking the bottle. So there's the tube feeder. Once again, no experts here. This is just what we're doing. I'll have to do a full-on video later that's a little bit more thorough and explains kind of what we did. But this morning we came out, she finished her 2 quarts of milk, which is a really good sign. She was actually up this time. Last night she was down on the ground. I actually had to lift her up. She looked like she was going down pretty quick. Ears down, head down, droopy. Suckling power was gone. But last night she got a little over a quart maybe of electrolytes, which we had tube feeder that. And this morning she's got a little bit more pep in her step. So even though she's looking better, we're still going to try to give her more electrolytes. She's not taking the bottle, but we're going to try to, if she doesn't take the bottle, we're going to have to use the tube feeder again, which I will tell you is not fun. Some of the other folks that do those videos, they make it look easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. I think mostly because I get paranoid that that the tube's going to go down the trachea, because I'm not a medical guy. But anyhow, here we go. I know it's disgusting, but they eat the cow poop, the calf poop. I don't know if it's a Great Pyrenees thing or what, but that was not successful. She's putting up a really good fight now. This was nothing like last night when I had to administer this. Last night she hardly fought this. Not that it was easy, but it was much easier than now. Now she's actually she's actually fighting to not let me put this down her. So it worries me a little bit that we're not able to get the electrolytes in her. She didn't take the bottle. She's not letting us get this down her. I'm sure some professional could probably come in and get it down within a second, but I don't want to force it, and I don't want to get it down her trachea by accident. So like I said, that's kind of the nerve-wracking part for me, is getting it down the right tube, which I know is on the left side. But with her fighting as much as she is right now, I'm just going to leave it as is. We'll see how she does. I'll take it as a sign that she's making a recovery, and yeah, hopefully no more of her being limp and showing signs of going down. But she's definitely looking much more lively today than last night, so it's a good sign. Here you can see, here's her dirty butt. She actually pooped twice a little bit ago, and it was becoming much more solid. Not solid poop, but it definitely wasn't runny like it was before. So once again, hopefully that indicates that she's getting better. Still yellowy, still mustardy looking, and she's still a little out of it, probably traumatized by us trying to get the tube down her throat. But she's not laying down, which is good. When I came in here, she was standing up. Yesterday, the last 2 days, every time we've come in here, she's laying down, head down. So she's actually up this time. So once again, I think that's hopefully a good sign.